20, 10, retard, retard, retard.
And welcome back. That's how quickly we are changing the sims and our airport. So we are in Porto. And it's rainy as well here. What's happening? Oh, that wasn't too nice. Right, we hear the unloading still taking place here. I just want to try something, guys. Give me a second, please. I hope it's not going to crash my sim. But I am just wondering. Right, all fine. So, cool. So I've now switched off frame generation, and we're good 50 FPS here. All fine. Yeah, they are tossing the... It sounds there's a lot of money in these bags as well, right? And welcome back, everyone. I hope you're doing good. So yeah, quick flight from Porto all the way down to Sevilla, which is it's not far. It's flight time right now, 58 minutes, it says. So that's off, that's off, that's off. Good, good, good. And all right. So we'll do quick preparations here. Does that... Huh? Oh, the flight warning computer isn't up yet, is it? No, probably not. Yeah, so what... If you're wondering why it doesn't sound the bell sometimes... Engine preparations is because the flight warning computers haven't started up completely yet. So that takes a couple of seconds. Completely normal. I don't know if GSX in general... Hey Runa, welcome. And there we go. Now you hear that flight warning computer is there. Oops. And Sukesh or Srihari, good evening, how are you? Right, let's start the APU quickly. So, let's have a look. Atsu. AOC menu. Init request. Init data request. That's the correct flight plan. Request that here as well. Here's the uplink, level 370. And we are expecting a 0 fuel weight. Man, I keep forgetting with all these different add-ons regarding loading, etc. So payload, services. Becca, hey, how you doing? And Bob. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a little annoying, yeah. I agree. But that does look quite nice, doesn't it? So, we'll have the fuel truck ready. Oh, disregard. We can do that GSX-wise, can't we? Disregard. Hang on. Olm, so I don't openly comment on the airline I work for. It has some
refueling truck is on its way.
Reasons because of advertisement here on these platforms, so you have to be careful how you pronounce it. But if you watch my streams long enough, then you will realize or know what airline I'm working for. Yes, Tremonium, yes, I do the same, yeah. I have the same. Error? What? Hang on. Hold on. Let's try that again. Try to log in here. Allow. Allow. There we go. Good. So if I go again, import sim brief data.
Fuel truck is in position.
Thank you. So we, oh, okay, so it does that in kilograms. Good lord, how much do I want? I want about 5 to, so custom refueling, and then we do fuel. That is 5.5. Let's do fast. Bye bye. Yes, I do have a. Do I have a VMR file? I think there is one that comes with it, doesn't it? Let me just have a look. Model matching, advanced, custom rule. No, no, there isn't. Guys, anybody else using FS LTL? And do you need a VMR file for that? Yeah, Tromo, yeah. Maybe, I don't know if I've misplaced that or... Right, there we go, 57.8. Oh, you do? Okay, that's why maybe that's not showing up correctly then. Okay, yeah, yeah, probably a good idea. Maybe I deleted it with an update or something. Right, so payload, let's do instant. Oh god, my wife. Let's do fast. Although, let me go ahead, GSX. Request board.
Boarding requested. Passengers boarding starting.
Cool. Alrighty, so 50, actually that's 57 something, but I did want to have... Let's do 57.5. Correct that later. And then, what should be? Oh, I had to put in a CG. That's wrong. That shouldn't happen. But there we go. So 5.5 alternate fuel is. So the alternate is Malaga, and we need 1.2 tons of fuel for that. 1.2 alternate fuel. Wind component. Do we have wind here? Wind temperature. Wind request. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have the VMR file anymore. Let me search for it. Oh, I know. I think, yeah, I think because I reinstalled that. Okay, I found it. Yeah, yeah, I found it. So settings, custom rules, add custom rule set. Yeah, but I would need to reload the simulator, wouldn't I? So it doesn't work. Or is it working when I reload into... actually, it could do. If I reload into vPilot... Does it really, Bob? Oh yeah, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Bob is correct. That's instant. But if you are flying, I'm not sure which one is Eutramonia. Is it this one here? Right, so the wind at cruising level is 242 at 55. That's 240, 55. And that is at 370. Alright, that's all in. So init A page, init B page is filled out. Let's put that 1 ton. And then flight plan departure. So we have Porto Artis information Delta. 35 in use. Wind 330 at 7. So 35 in use. That means we're going to fly the Manic to Echo departure. Insert. Then we go all the way and clear that out. Then we go on that airway to Santa. And then it's Santa 3 Echo arrival for Sevilla. That's 230 at 5 in Sevilla. So we can do, let's try the Zulu and then the Santa 3. And then we're coming via, let's just check that. Flights, new flight from SimBrief, and there we go. So let's do that first. So we've got the Santa 3 Echo arrival. Daytime. So Santa to Sevilla VOR. What else do we have? Do we have an RF arrival? No, so that's the one. And from there, let's have a look here, the Zulu ILS. So that's going to be a different ILS then. Here in the Navigraph, I'm sure here it doesn't work. I need to update the Microsoft version. So if I go to the external app, I have a new app. But here in the Microsoft, I'm not sure if it's updated in Microsoft yet. So let me go ahead and put in Yankee or X-ray. And let's go whiskey then. Alright, so whiskey out of that. So erase, we go again, arrival, the 27 whiskey, we'll do the star, Santa 3 Echo, and then we'll have, is it Rotex? And Novaya, let's do it that way. Insert, so all the way down, Sevilla, and then we do the holding of the racetrack pattern or radar vectors. We'll see what we get. For the approach. I'm going to use the discontinuity, leave that in. So RatNav for our departure now. But while I'm here, let me just put the airport info there. Parking. There we go. Porto. Airport stands. Here we are parked. And we said the SID is the Manic. To Echo departure. There we go, to the north. So Manic to Echo to the right. We may get to Whiskey, we'll see with the clearance later on. To Manic 100 below. And initial climb clearance is level 100. Alrighty. So 100 it is. And then for the RatNav setup, we'll put in. There was one. Papa Romeo Tango. There we go. Papa Romeo Tango. Put it in there. Secondary, can't copy that, so performance will go to the EFB. Didn't we have a performance calculator here? Checklist we have? No. Only landing. Okay. Well, I'll take some standard values. So we're going to take a config 2 departure. Flex 45 is fine. 126, 130, and yeah, we do flap config 2 takeoff apparently because of tail strike clearance in the neo. So we've been told if our performance calculator gives that out, then we actually use it as well. So we shouldn't override it and go flaps 1. So we've got Porto, NDP 2, 1230, 1230, and engine out is 1800, straight out 15 miles to hold. So that's 1800. Hello. Thank you. And 1230. 1230. God, what is that sound? Oh, isn't that? Any tips on any way to train landings? Because some really bad landings where it's like 50 knots to wind. Well, I mean, first of all, I can really recommend. So, what aircraft are we talking about? First of all, or then I may be able to help you. So we got a 0 fuel at CG of what, 23.9? That's weird. I mean, it's not impossible, but 23.9. So that's up about 0.9. Alrighty, so we finished that briefing. We are doing the departure on 35 called the Manic 2 Echo departure up level 60. Sorry, level 100, and so that's straight ahead to Udrup 3000 above. Right turn, Papa Romeo 614. Yeah, no issues with the altitudes. We have plenty of performance. 614, 4000 above. We have that as well. Right turn, 634, 70 above, correctly programmed, and then we go Manic 100 or above. Got to be very high there already, so no problem whatsoever. Yeah, the Phoenix. Okay, so what I can recommend is a little tool. It's called the FSI panel, and the FSI panel is a add-on where, with all add-ons in Microsoft Flight Sim, payware or freeware, you get options to put the aircraft at certain positions around the airport. You can make your own fixes. If you want to see how that all works, have a look at my stream from 2 or 3 weeks ago. I explained everything about this, demonstrated it over like 3 or 4 hours, worked perfectly. So then there you can actually set your wind here through Microsoft, and then practice different wind conditions, get reset again after landing. So you can do repetitive landings very quickly. Okay, so the departure route is checked up level 100. The sector altitude is 3,000 feet mostly, and fuel, we have a bit of extra fuel. On the flight plan it says we have about 15 minutes, 600 kilograms, and here it says a bit more, but that's probably wrong. Cool. Taxi out, I don't expect any complications on taxi out. Short taxi though, Bravo, full length. Okay, so engine failure straight out, 15 miles, runway track, and acceleration engine out is in 1800. And we get cleanup, engine secured, radar vectors at 3,000 feet, back to the runway 35. So let's see if we get the clearance. So I don't think we're going to get PDC, so let's get pen and paper ready, and then let's go first of all here, ground services. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. So we'll go.
Sei o que pretende.
Isso dá para fazer um push manual ou não? Porque eu queria autorizar o push para sul no Sierra 4, portanto ali ao pé do Sierra 42, por aí. Consegue fazer isso?
Eu vou tentar fazer isso. Deixe-me só olhar para o chart para me situar um pouquinho. Já lhe digo alguma coisa.
Ok, fica aguardado.
Hey Bruno, thanks for organizing the ATC. Really kind of you. Thank you so much. Big round of applause for that. Pushback control, contact from Air Portugal 711. Information Delta received requesting clearance to Sevilla, please. Oh, you see, that's a problem with different peripherals. You need to set the push to talk again. Lisboa control, one target from Air Portugal 711 in Porto, requesting clearance to Sevilla, please.
Air Portugal 711, Lisboa, Hello Black Box, no flight plan.
You've got to be kidding me. Stand by. Oh.
Air Portugal 205
Now that's how pros do it.
Estou à procura de chart que me situe no Sierra 4, só um pouquinho mais, por favor.
Não tem problema, já estamos a perder mais tempo. Pode puxar para o lado sul.
Ok, pushback, facing south, Portugal 205.
Portugal 711. Can you check again, please, for my flight plan?
Air Portugal 711, I have now your flight plan. Break information Echo, QNH 1019, clear to Sevilla, Manic to Echo departure, flight level 100, squawk 2055.
Air Portugal 711 is cleared to Sevilla, Manic to Echo departure, climb level 100 and a squawk 2055. Information Delta is received. Air Portugal 711.
Air Portugal 711, read back correct.
Obrigado. So 20. That's good. That's on above. That's fine. That goes locked. Level 100 was confirmed. Right, let's do a checklist. Here we've got an interactive checklist, which is very, very convenient to use. So cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins covers removed. Fuel quantity. I see 5,460 kilograms and oops, hang on. Fuel, and that is balanced. Seatbelts. Check the ECAM seatbelts on. ADIRS. NAF. And the barrel ref is QNH 101. Is that syncing up? No, it's not. There it is. 1019. Set. And that's the cockpit preparation checklist completed. So let's get pushback, shall we? That. And then we go GSX. Request pushback departure. Right. Before start checklist, parking brake is set. Takeoff and what's it? Takeoff speeds and thrust. So there we have V1 124 VR 126. Jesus
we
Christ,
are ready for pushback.
V2 130.
Lisbon Control, very good evening to you. Speedbird 270 Tango,
Windows.
flight level 330, overhead
Closed.
pin X, CPDLC.
Beacon.
Speedbird 272
Is
Tango,
on.
runway identified. Proceed direct
And
to
that's
Bexal.
the
And a second, the
checklist
direct, Speedbird 270 Tango.
completed.
Direct to Bexal.
Direct Bexal, many thanks, Speedbird 270
Departure
Tango.
checks completed. Bypassing
Air Portugal
set.
711, stand Sierra 33, requesting start push.
FPL 711, number 3 in the apron, I will call you back.
What? Roger. Alright.
Lisbon Control, good evening, 2552 Yankee Alpha clearance to Sevilla, please.
Oh,
Call you
nice.
back, break, Air Portugal 205, along to 4 taxi.
Just a minute, if I'm almost ready, I request taxi, Air Portugal 205.
FPL 205, taxi to link point Henry 35 via Bravo, hold short of Henry 6.5.
Taxi is holding point 35 via Bravo, report ready, Air Portugal
Exiting
205.
from editing mode. Please wait.
Locking gear.
Oh, you're already airborne. Oh, that was quick then. GG.
Ryanair 39 Charlie, when clear of the Air Portugal 320 that will pass from your left to your right, push and start the position south.
Waiting for passing TAP Portugal A320 and clear for pushback and start up behind the traffic. Ryanair 39 Charlie.
Transavia 52 Yankee, information echo, QNH 1019er, cleared to Sevilla, Beldo correction.
Ah, the pushback function in the
Transavia 52 Yankee, cleared to
In
Sevilla,
the
Manic
F501 was
2X
good as well.
departure,
Ah,
flight
gotcha.
level 100, squawk 2707.
Now, one thing I've noticed,
Clear
so
to
here
Sevilla
now
by the
at the
Manic
moment,
2 Echo via flight level
it
100
does
and
jump a
squawk
bit.
2707,
If I go too
5 Yankee.
fast.
Transavia 52 Yankee, read back correct. Can you please reconnect to the network?
Get easy parking brakes.
Yes, 5 Yankee.
Oh, hang on. Just check something here. Oh no. Oh no.
Transavia 52 Yankee, thank you.
No problem, and we are ready for push and start 5 Yankee.
Right, I'm going to switch off the microphone because I have to swear.
Transavia 52 Yankee, call you back.
Transferring.
Right. Yeah, no worries. I'm only joking. I'm not swearing. I have that with the latest. Well, it's not the latest driver. It's the second latest driver. And for some reason, when I change graphics settings, it crashes my flight sim for some reason. Yeah, radio too loud. Thank you. I will do so. Right, position was 33, wasn't it? Yeah, so now you can see me do a record speed preparation. Hey Tavas. I don't know what it is. It must have been a driver update, something that that's causing issues now. Because it says in that little window, it says either it's an overclocking issue or a driver issue. Now, I've tried it with all the overclocking disengaged, so just normal settings, and it still does that. I mean, we're number 3 for the pushback anyways, so... Tevas, how are you enjoying your new system? Because you got a 4090 as well, right? How are you doing? No, not yet. The Norway tour will start in about an hour 30 minutes time. I'm pretty sure in the title it says we're doing the flight Porto Sevilla. Megas, I changed because I was just seeing that for some reason I got kind of little lags in when I change views. So I switched on frame generation again, and yeah, it crashed the sim. So it gives me a little warning saying, yeah, sim has stopped to operate, either a overclocking issue or a driver issue, and I think it's a driver issue. Yeah, it's the performance. Yeah, I mean, apart from the oh, Tebas, are you using frame generation? Nico, hey, I know what the one engine out registered planes and previous course and is what, etc. Where, what platform? Right, there we go. So. It's in the weather, Jabas. I can show you that in a minute. Yeah, no, so Tavas, I'm not... Yeah, the thing is, so a lot of people don't know this, Tavas. You don't need to have the DLSS setting on for the frame generation to work. So you could just simply go and do... So here's the show 3D thermal setting. So you can just do TAA and still have frame generation. Yes, Tremonia, it should. Correct. Right, there we go. So we're going to go to real quickly do lots of stuff here. Hey, Krishu. Yeah, speedrun time. This has got to be quick now. Alishbo from Portugal 7 on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're back online. We just crashed the desktop. Be ready in about 5 minutes.
Roger, call me when ready.
Wilco 7 on.
Do you need the squawk again?
2055.
A5.
All together. Right, so that's that. Init request. So. There we go. We'll go to fuel from SimBrief, instant fuel. Payload, SimBrief, instant load. That should all be in now. So,
Philadelphia 5 Yankee, request taxi.
Philadelphia 52 Yankee, are you able to depart the intersection Delta?
A-firm 5 Yankee.
that
Philadelphia
works.
52 Yankee, house and taxi to holding point runway 35
So we
via Delta.
have
Start of runway, report
5.5.
heading.
Taxi holding point 35 via Delta and friendly report 35 Yankee.
I'm just going to put average wind in here right now, so we're going to go with...
Ryanair 39 Charlie, wind 330 degrees 7 knots, runway 35 clear
yeah,
for
it's
takeoff.
actually calm, forget that.
185,
So
clear for
1
takeoff for
ton
Ryanair
here,
39 Charlie.
1.2 in here. And we've been cleared the 35, the Manic, there it is, to Echo, departure, insert, 27 West, 27 Whiskey, we do the...
Lisboa, Center, Ryanair 15 Whiskey uniform, you are ready to taxi, currently on Sierra Street.
Ryanair 15 with uniform, taxi via Bravo cooling point, runway 35, hold short of runway, report heading.
Okay, taxi to Bravo on the shore, runway 35, we'll call when ready, the 15 Whiskey uniform, take care.
Lisboa Control, muito boa noite, Air Taxi 06
That was up 0.9, I think, 45.
Air taxi 06 Alpha Tank, boa noite, squawk 4701.
4701, Air Taxi 06 Tango.
Right, so that is running that. Oh, Quattle. So I need to start Quattle and FSUIPC. Ah, okay, Megas. Yeah, it could be. It could be, you know, something completely different. Problem always is when you change a lot of stuff. Obviously, then things can go a little bit wrong sometimes. So.
For departure.
Again? Why do I have to log in again?
April.
Philadelphia 5 Yankee, call just via Delta, line up and wait, runway 35.
Via Delta, line up, way 355 Yankee.
Ryanair
39 Charlie, after departure, passing.
How's the VR? Actually, in DCS, it's phenomenal. And as a matter of fact, in Microsoft, I've used the Phoenix with it, and it's actually a lot of fun there as well.
Ryanair 39 Charlie, proceed direct, Adoro.
So, quite fascinating, really.
Tic-tac, 1 Bravo, Lisboa.
Okay, so everything's set apart from the level 100. Let's squawk, and then we're good to go.
Scale 205, setting fast to flight level 370, and if I will log on CPDLC, Lima Papa, Papa Charlie.
Continue climb flight level 370, can you repeat the rest please, Scale 205.
Log on Lima Papa, Papa Charlie.
Log on Lima Papa Papa Charlie, Scale 205, thank you.
Transavia 52 Yankee, wind 330 degrees 7 knots, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 355 Yankee.
Portugal 7-1, stand Sierra 33, request push and start.
Scale 711, push and start approved, facing south on Sierra 3.
South on Sierra 3, facing south, Portugal 7-1. Right, so...
Ryanair 15 with uniform, line up and wait,
Hello,
runway 35.
Captain. We are
Line up and
ready
wait,
for
runway
pushback.
35, the Ryanair 15 Whiskey uniform.
So, we're going to have a look at the...
Ryanair 39 Charlie, proceed direct to Douro, no speed restriction.
So Sierra 3 is the inner one.
Direct Adoro.
So that's the one we pre-planned, that should work.
Departure checks completed.
Lisboa Control, Air Taxi
Bypass
78,
MSFS.
Sierra 34 with information neck on board, request air clearance to Bilbao.
É Taxi 518 Lisboa, boa tarde, this information Foxtrot, QNH 1018, clear de... confirm the station calling?
That's enough.
Air Taxi 518.
Roger, you have a flight plan to Lisboa.
Ok, vou corrigir, obrigado.
Yeah, that Mike. Sometimes
Air Taxi 06 Alpha Tango
I can only
identified.
kind of
Continue climb to flight level 230.
you know, tell people to, or trying to motivate people to check their microphone outputs.
Control, good evening to the first shutdown to 6 June departing Sevilla and beyond the tires.
Pressure 126 identified, climb to flight level 240 direct LEZL.
Brakes released.
Commencing push.
240 direct left in first shuttle.
Start at wheel.
Thank you.
Ryanair
So we
15
check that the
uniform,
fuel is available. We have
330 degrees, 7
fuel
knots,
pumps
runway
on,
35 clear for takeoff.
engine start.
330 clear to take off, runway 35, the Ryanair 15 whiskey in front, thank you.
Transavia 52 Yankee identified,
Two
climb to
starts.
flight level 240, turn right to direct LEZL.
Lada 220 right out for the country.
Hey, channel approach. You got yourself a new computer? Nice. Channel approach. Well, I can recommend. Just wait till the engine starts up. I think that's supposed to be the PTU. Yeah, 'cause you could hear a little bit barking going on. So I can
have now your flight plan, that flight's ready to contact.
ready.
Please search for
Recommend.
brake.
Say again, Air Taxi 518.
I have now your flight
Waiting
plan, are
your
you ready to copy?
confirmation for a good
Using
engine
frame
start.
generation. Try that.
Air Taxi 518, information Foxtrot, QNH 1019,
Start.
clear to Bilbao.
And you don't need to,
departure, flight level 100.
To have
45
DLSS as a
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
anti-aliasing. You can use
Disconnect.
TAA anti-aliasing, which gives you a nice picture. And you can still use frame generation.
Taxi 518, QNH 1019.
My voice is too low. Okay, try to boost that a bit. Yeah, try to boost my voice. It's just
Clear to departure by Beldo 9
yeah. Let me see now. Is the ATC okay or?
Unlocking gear.
So climb flight level 100, squawk 5241, Air Taxi 518.
Yeah, the
Taxi
sounds.
518, feedback. Ryanair 15 with uniform identified, climb to flight level 240 direct Airbus. No speed restrictions.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
Okay, directly to Airbus, with Alter 3 chance to climb to flight level 240, the Ryanair 15 whiskey in front, obrigado.
Thank you very much. Flaps 2. Alright, back to neutral and a trim. It's going to be up. There. And the flight controls. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. After start checklist. We've got anti-ice off. Ecom status is checked. Nothing there. So status check. Pitch trim is 23.8%.
Direct Shamax for Shamax
Average
from
trim
Charlie.
neutral, and that's the after start.
Shamax from Charlie Arrival, Air Taxi 06
Air Portugal 711 request taxi.
Air Portugal 711, taxi to holding point runway 35 via Bravo, hold short of runway, report ready.
Taxi holding point 35 via Bravo, hold short 35, and call you ready, Air Portugal 711. So left side clear, right side clear, parking brake off, lights on, off we go. Brake check. Guys, is anybody else having these issues with the sceneries? That you see the tiles coming through from Microsoft? I had that in Brussels, now I'm seeing it here as well. And I'm absolutely certain I checked that I don't have dual sceneries. It's DX12 related. Okay, so you're seeing that as well. Okay. Then I'm glad I'm not the only one. Hope they fix that. DX12 issue. Yeah, someone has to fix it. Yeah, if they want to have DX12 as a standard, then for sure, yeah. They need to fix that. Right, taxi checklist. Flight controls checked. Flap setting is config 2.
Ryanair 39 Charlie, continue climb to flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Ryanair 39 Charlie.
And Ryanair 39 Charlie, direct to Douro.
Say again, please, waypoint for Ryanair 39 Charlie.
Direct a Douro.
Direct Douro, Ryanair 39 Charlie.
Transavia 5 to Yankee, continue climb to flight
there you
level
go, radar
39.
winch system.
Continue to 39.
Let's stop here. Is on auto, and remote selector is normal, and ACAM memo is takeoff no blue. That's a taxi checklist completed. That as well. Next is lineup. Air Portugal 711 is holding short, ready for departure.
Air Portugal 711, wind 330 degrees 7 knots, runway 35 clear for takeoff.
Runway 35 clear for takeoff, Air Portugal 711.
This one control, we have a little problem. We don't have a...
So, lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 35, full length.
Our route.
The packs, sorry, the TCAS, TARA, and the packs are on.
Ryanair 39 Charlie, you don't have a Douro in your flight plan?
El Toro, can you spell this, Ryanair 39 Charlie?
It should be your next waypoint. Alpha, Delta, Oscar, Romeo, Oscar.
Our next waypoint we have a Delta.
One thing I'm seeing in the fly-by-wire mod, it is really bad on the nav display updating.
Thank you.
Just wonder if there's anything I can do. Right, takeoff. We got Manflex 49 SAS Autothrust Blue. Wow, that updating on the display. What's happening? 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Pause that. Is there a setting somewhere, guys, where I can check that? Ah, good. I do.
Ryanair 15 with uniform.
Oh god, I just hate thrust climb.
We request 380, the Ryanair 15 with uniform.
Ryanair 15 with uniform.
The problem is,
advise when you have oceanic
I'll this on. If I try to change that now, I fear that that is going to crash the sim again. Alright, flap 0.
Okay, we'll continue the climb to flight level 380, expecting Santa Maria 127.9.
Ryanair 15 with uniform. Advise when you have clearance, maintain watch on this frequency. So use the other radio for the clearance.
Okay, no problem. We'll maintain frequency, expecting the clearance, requesting the Ryanair 15 with uniform ticket.
Epscal 711 identified. Climb to flight level 20 direct to LEZL.
Air Portugal 711 climbing level 220 inbound to LEZL. Thank you. Yeah, we can accept that. Right turn. Set standard. Standard is cross check passing 5-5 now. This experimental version. I haven't flown it for ages, so I did think it's about time I do so again. Excuse the bad refresh rate on the displays, but if I change that now, I risk of crashing the sim again, and I don't want to do that.
Fresh air 126, please, what? You are clear level 390, sir.
Oh, I did not copy that, sir. Climbing 390, sorry.
I'm just gonna go selected on the speed here, so that we can do the turn a bit quicker. Is it working well? Well, up to now, yes. We'll see with the arrival routing how that's going to be working.
Luzon Control, good evening. Air Source 6604, how to check?
Right, back to manage speed. And then we go lights off.
6605, headstand whiskey 11, Madeira. Request clearance to
Flex 27, that's not a lot. No, so Nando, yeah, I'm aware of that. You can change the settings. The problem is, what I'm saying is that I have an issue at the moment with the driver. So if I change anything in the option setting, so in the visual settings, it crashes my sim.
Initial time 60, Dagon 1 Echo departure, course 2727, approach 6604.
And over 6604 with Vector.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, Porto is also a very beautiful city. Really nice. The sounds are nice, the models are nice. Drax, I've already, the first stream I did was lifetime, so you know, you just do not see as much during nighttime. You see the lighting, yeah, which is nice, yes, but I mean, Portugal is so beautiful, and it's just a waste, really. Yeah, autopilot. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. To be fair, with those drivers at the moment. So let's see if we can connect. That is Lima Papa Charlie.
Charlie, request higher.
Right at 39 Charlie, monitoring com.
Monitoring command, thank you very much. Good night, Ryan, at 39 Charlie.
Nando, fantastic. Let me see if that works for me as well. So just waiting for the acceptance here. But here it works. Current ATC unit is Lisboa Control. No, so autopilot, I'm using something from NVIDIA. It's called Game Filter, and there I have, so it's like Reshade if you like.
Portugal 711, expect tire in about 5 minutes. Traffic.
Air Portugal 711, roger. Right, so speed, vertical speed.
Luzon Control, request push and start at stand whiskey 11, source 6604.
16604, stop the 2, 405. Pressure 16, monitor Unicorn.
Getting up for the flash phone.
Travis, yeah, I agree. Yeah. Hello. 2,000 feet to go. Anybody else hear about the Singapore A380 that was flying from London to Singapore? Was anything, any news out why it quickly descended and diverted to Frankfurt en route? I would guess medical emergency or something, but I've not heard anything about that today. Hey Sammy, good evening, how are you doing? Cabin pressure? Yeah, it's definitely dumping fuel. I got a picture there where you can see dumping fuel. Let me give you the link for that. A rapid descent, level 100. Oh, that sounds a lot like emergency descent. Due to a technical problem. Okay. Passengers reported there was a loss of cabin pressure. Wow, okay. Sammy, some people have reported worse performance compared to SU-10. Hey Sanders, what I have noticed, obviously, I had a PC upgrade, and so with the latest update, I'm using frame generation, and that has given me some incredible performance boosts. So I can't really compare SU-11 to SU-10 at the moment without the frame generation. Hey Senchai, nice to see you. Yes, indeed, right? Again, you can't see that anywhere else in any other flight sim. The detail, the colors. Oh, there's traffic there. That was the traffic he was talking about, I think. He's probably going to Lisbon, right? No, so the frame generation is something to do with the 4000 series graphics card. So general approach, you can, if you have a 4090 in Microsoft Flight Sim, you can use frame generation. So we had DLS2 prior to SU-11. So DLSS2 was something where it could boost performance a bit by upscaling your resolution, but that was accompanied by blurry screens. So now with DLSS 3, your in-game FPS are, let's say, 40, but between the graphics card and the monitor, somewhere in that system there, so in the graphics card obviously, but somewhere there, there's a frame generation going on. So frames are being duplicated, but very quickly, very fast, and mostly if you don't kind of, move around fast, you won't really see much problem with it. So Wilco level 370, Wilco send.
Control, taxi 73 Charlie, at least on request 10%.
So 370, it's going to be parabolic climb now. So thrust climb out blue, 370. And we might as well already start setting up for the approach.
Ready for taxi, Zurich 6604.
Air taxi, Air 6604, backtrack and line up runway 05.
So
backtrack and line up runway 05.
I'm going to land probably to the west.
Other air taxi calling?
73 Charlie, please accept.
I am
sorry, 73 Charlie again.
wondering if we can get a visual approach maybe. But we'll see. We'll see how busy they are. So preparing for the Isles Zulu, no, Whiskey we said, and it's going to be the
20, clear to Bilbao, exceed the 5 November departure, Fox 0372.
Santa 3 Echo, there it is.
Okay, Nation 020, clear to Bilbao, exceed the 5 November departure, and
Level 100 or above at Santa.
Taxi 730 Charlie,
We can check that in the MCDU.
Pushback control at Scout 205, request for descent.
So Santa.
Scout 205, monitoring the call.
Unicom 122, decimal 8, Scout 205, obrigado. Boa noite.
So let me just jump here. Stand set, nice. So in case you want to have a bigger picture regarding our routing, so here we are, that's Porto, Lisbon is down here, we've got Faro down here, and there's Sevilla. And Malaga is not far away, there's Malaga, and so there we have it. So I was going to go with the star.
Sorry, neither one with Papa. When clear off company traffic, push and start approved, basic stop.
So
when clear off company traffic, push and start approved, basic stop, back taxi, and then taxi 730 Charlie, request pushback and start.
Good. Apart from that, we're going to Sevilla VOR. Then we've got a discontinuity in there because we're going to get radar vectors or a standard approach. We shall see. Oh yeah, Nando, definitely. They definitely they dumped a lot of fuel. The question is, so we talked about this before regarding rapid decompression. You know, would that justify a overweight landing? If anybody is, you know, injured or anybody's having medical issues after that rapid decompression, yeah, I guess it would justify an overweight landing. But if everyone is all right, so if the decompression
Ryanair 15 Whiskey Info
wasn't that bad,
Ryanair 15 Whiskey Info, go ahead.
We just received the clearance right now.
Then you know, they probably dumped until they got to the max landing weight. Although, I mean, how long did they do fuel dumping for? An hour or something? So not really that long. And yeah, so I'm just having a look again at the approach. So I mean, it says 100 or above, which is obviously sensible. Ideally, now white area, so the contour layers for the, it's 3,000 save. So as long as we're in the white area, we can stay at 3,000 feet, have 1,000 foot clearance above the obstacles. So I would expect maybe a little bit lower. So what I'll do is I've got on the progress page, I'm going to put in the landing runway here. So I have a distance. Did Florence, hang on, didn't the article say some passengers reported cabin pressure issues? Oh, no, sorry, I didn't read it correctly. So, yeah, so technical issue, and they reported no loss of cabin pressure. There we go, that's a little word that I missed, no loss of cabin pressure. Yeah, so, well, if it's just technical, then they would not land overweight, I would imagine. How holistic is the engine performance of the Neo? Well, I mean, initially I would say it's very good. The problem is the higher up you get, the worse the performance, in the real aircraft that is, the worse the performance gets, because the fan blades are quite big, and so they're more like propeller blades. And it's quite typical for them to get less efficient the higher you get, so the less air pressure you have. So the thinner air means that you have quite a drastic performance decrease as you get higher up.
Holding point 135 by Bravo, report on heavy taxi Netherlands.
Air taxi 732 Charlie, taxi via Mike to Mike, holding point 10
Airborne, passing now 1,300 feet over 664.
Air 6604 identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb 240, 660.
So, let's look, where are we? We are currently there. Somewhat interesting to see that we're almost at our top of descent. Well, it's 70 miles, so, or 60 miles, so it's still a bit to go. Not too bad. Well, Viper, I mean, it's a mixture, isn't it? So we know that, for example, turboprops are very efficient at slower airspeeds and you know, lower altitudes. But the higher these props get, the less efficient they get. So here's a bit of a trade-off. So you have on one hand the gearbox with a 3-to-1 gear ratio between the N1 shaft and the the N2 shaft and the no, it's N1 shaft and the fan. So
go ahead.
It already, so the fan blades already go you know, a lot slower than on the COs. So that's why they had to have different fan blades assembly to deal with that. But yeah, it has become more.
Okay, so call Santa Maria 132.075 to Takeoff confirmation and clearance. The Ryanair 15.
So that's pretty accurate though, like 800, 600 feet per minute, somewhere in that region. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, George, it's, you know, every kind of aircraft and every engine has its optimal setting, right? So it's optimal altitude, optimum RPM, etc. So you know, that's also the case for the Neos. And quite typically, what I've noticed that if you, for example, have a cost index, let's say, you know, 4, what I find is that the speed, here's actually not, so quite often in the real aircraft the speed will be very close to green dot, and we know that green dot is the least so the lowest drag curve, so the lowest point of the drag lift curve. So it means the green dot gives you the maximum amount of time in the air. So having a speed very close to that in cruise flight as well means that it's just a different setup compared to the COs. Hence you are flying a little bit slower on average. But I mean, then again, the savings are enormous. So this is actually quite good representation of the actual fuel flow. So while the COs would have like 1200 to well, let's say 1250 fuel flow per engine, the Neos have about 30% less fuel flow.
Taxi 732 with Charlie, identified, quantum flight level 240.
How fast does the A380 dump fuel? Well, I mean, it only took off, didn't it? So I have no idea. I would think that the 747 would take at least. Well, we could try that in the PMG at some point. How about we do that little kind of test flight? See how long it would take the jumbo jet to dump that fuel to get to max landing weight.
770 taxi 06 Alpha Tango. Do you want us to send immediately? We're still 11 miles off on top of the sun.
For next exploit, that may be direct Papa Tango 420.
7,000 miles and direct Papa Tango 420 for taxi 06 Alpha Tango.
Enter destination data. So let's have a look then. Do we get weather here somewhere? Yeah. There we go. So 1020, 17 degrees. Well, actually, you know what? We could just straight in. With that wind, although I just saw the wind up here, so in higher altitude it's actually quite strong. So it could be that even at 3,000 feet we could have 20 knots tailwind or something, so that could be a bit risky.
This is we are back, right at 15 with 24.
Alright, let's go with 27 then. So we've got 230 at 2. And then we've got the ILS, a minimum of 330 feet. Config full, rat nav. Let's do... What? What on earth was that?
Visual control, this is KLM 135.
KLM 135, boa noite, Squawk 3264, standby for identification.
So let's do that.
Say again, please, KLM 135?
KLM 135,
Sierra Victor Lima.
3264.
Squawk 3264, thank you.
Taxi 518, proceed direct to Douro, climb to flight level 320.
Are there abnormalities? Not really.
Arizona 6604, climb to flight level 360.
I mean, let's have a look here at the AOI. It's also a joint military field, so civil military. Pilots will proceed to verify the very moment aircraft position, checking that the taxiing is being executed under total safety conditions. In case of being disoriented or in doubt, pilots will stop the aircraft immediately and notify ATC. But that's on the low vis, obviously. That's all low vis. Pilots are responsible to avoid collision, of course. Hotel Papa 5 and Sierra 2 are available by ATC. Limited to max aircraft with code C, Golf 1, Golf 2, Golf 3, Golf 4. Oh, there we go. 2.5 tons per minute. GG. Right, so let's have a look for the... What? Is that old... Where the Golf? Ah, gates. I will look at the text where gates. So gate 1, 2, 3, 4, and gate 9. Alright, so that's all fine. Speed restriction 20 to 10 at the beginning of the final turn to intercept the ILS course. When the aircraft is located within 20 miles, 180 once on final turn. Established within 20 miles and max 160. Crossing Sierra Papa Papa NDV. Alright, so there's some speed. So entry, Golf 5 or Golf 8 entry, okay, that's fine. Air Portugal 7, 1 on, request descent.
Portugal 711, monitor Unicom. Have a nice flight, bye-bye.
Thank you so much for the controlling. Have a great evening. 1-2.8, Air Portugal 711. Bye-bye. Yeah, big thank you, big shout out to the controller, big shout out to Bruno for organizing this today. Thank you so much, guys. So I'm going to go dial down 100. I'm going to go thrust idle descent out blue 100. Ah, exactly. Good round of applause there. Fantastic. Yeah, I've been to Sevilla in real life once, but that was some time ago. I don't remember much, to be fair. But I mean, then again, we vacate, so it's got 3,003 meters landing runway. That's long enough. Echo 2, and then Golf 5, Golf 4. That should be fine. It is beautiful, right? So, let's do the landing calculations, shall we? Because we can do calculations for landing. Full data. So that was... well, well, I would imagine to the south, so to the Airbus section of the airport with the Airbus 400. I'll show you that later once we've landed. Yeah, sure. There you have very tight taxiways. Yeah. So 1020, 80 degrees. Runway elevation is. Hold on. That's 111 feet. Runway heading 271. Dry runway. Runway slope. That's 0. Runway length available. 3,200 meters. Approach speed is. Oh, I need to dump some fuel in a second. 145, I think. No, less than that. 131 actually. So 131. Weight 61, country full. Oh wait, no, reverse, no, autoland, no. Calculate. So medium would give us 1500 and low 2200. So we're gonna go with orbit low. Right guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes, I promise. Right, so whose controls? You had controls. And I see everything's still normal. Fantastic. GG's. Hey Lilo, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Big shout out to Fly Lilo. Roberto, hello to you. Yeah, so we're trying the fly-by-wire mod again on our way to Sevilla. That's a new scenery. Sevilla, I guess it's a little bit kind of a specific airport for people that have some sort of connection to it. I don't know why it's a bit left. What happened there? But well, I mean, I'm sure somebody will like it, have some connection to it. You did shared cockpit flights. Nice. I do, Bruno. Yeah, I do. The rotation was nice. I have to admit, the rotation on the takeoff was good. Thank you, Mark, for the shout out. Sammy, at some point, yeah, we could do a flight to Samos, to Sofia again. I've talked about it because you could do really cool visual approaches there. Been there many times in real life, and last 2 times I was there, I think both times I got a visual approach for runway 27. Let's go TCAS below, and then let's have a look, scan the area. Okay, there's one aircraft ahead of me, 20 miles. Guys, so those flying along and are in my chat, what are you planning to fly? Like, are you planning to fly a Tremonis on stand? So are you plan to fly? Because I was thinking of doing this. So entry, overhead Sierra Papa beacon, and then just do a either entry, 1 turn maybe, or just a reversal and start the approach. Although that's going to be... Hey, Sammy, nice. From Bulgaria, nice. You unbanned from VATSIM. What did you do, Drax? If you want to share that, of course, but... I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and I will go down to 5,000, enter the holding there. I shouldn't be in conflict, and then just wait until the air is clear. So let's do the following then. So let's put this to Sierra Papa. 420. Take that out, and then I want to put a holding pattern in there. So that's going to be 271 inbound, and we're going to do right turns. Insert. Now let's see how that's going to work out. If the fly-by-wire mod does that, I would be really, really amazed. Yeah, it's the experimental version, yeah. I would indeed be really, really amazed. It's a beautiful area here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, you can do circle to land. So you could come in from 09 and circle to land. The problem is that we have traffic inbound, so if I do that... Oh, because you failed the test, so I knew one. Ah, okay. Roger that. Okay, so let's get the seatbelt signs on. Why is the strobe lights off? There we go. That's fine. That's fine. And we're going to go down to 5,000 feet now with open descent. So we've got thrust idle, up descent, out blue, 5,000. So we need about 15 miles for that, so that should be no issue at all. And then we enter the holding. Wow, if it does that, I am really surprised. Oh, Sammy, you live in Germany since 2012. Very nice. Sevilla approach, or Sevilla traffic from Portugal 711. We're going to be descending to Sierra Papa Beacon, enter the hold there at 5,000, and wait for the traffic to clear before we start the approach in Sevilla. Well, Drax, there's nothing wrong with getting, being prepared. So the tips that I usually give people when they go first time on VATSIM, there are events for that special day. So I think about once a month you have a special kind of event on VATSIM that helps newbies. And then also choose an aircraft that you're very comfortable with, that doesn't cause you high workload. And then yeah, make sure you have the basic communications down. You understand, you anticipate what ATC will ask of you, so that the basic stuff should be well remembered, and then the rest can come with experience. Hey, Brennert, good timing. Yeah, just about to land in Sevilla. Had a crashed desktop, unfortunately, because I changed some settings, but we're almost there. Ah, Sammy, fantastic. Yeah, very nice. That's how it all starts. That passion coming through. Right, I think that's the airport right there. So those should be the Airbus hangars. That's the normal terminal. So LS keys on, transition. Let's go 1020, set QNH. 1020 set, passing 6,700, checked. And we'll slow down now to holding speed. Shermonia, that's fantastic. That's good to hear. Yeah, I guess it all depends on your GPU.
Sevilla traffic, Ryanair 91 Zulu, coming on final for the LS Zulu, runway 27.
There we go. So we've got the lights on, yep, and let's have a look here. So 1020, all set. Nice. Brennel, I didn't have the time yet. I downloaded it, but
Transavia 52 Yankee, can you give me your intention, please?
I had to quickly get the next stream going. So yeah, I'll do it. It shouldn't take long.
We're circling for the 25 approach. Transavia sticky.
Copy, we are fully established on the LS.
You're on final, right? So there's no conflict for 75 Yankee.
Yeah, no conflict, but I saw you on TCAS and you were approximate traffic, so I asked. So Ryanair 91.
Okay, no problem.
Wow, so much traffic here. And severe traffic, Portugal 711 is at 5,000. We'll enter the hold over Sierra Papa and wait until everybody else has cleared before we start the approach in Sevilla. Oh, you can? Oh, nice. Hang on. Can I go get into the quick view here? Hold on. Oh, that's the external, isn't it? Showcase. Wow, there's so many cameras. Hang on. 14? 12. Ah, there we go. Look. How cool is that? Okay, Brennell, thank you. Start Rick. Oh, we need to get in the menu then, unfortunately. Right, let's try that. Oh, hang on. I can't. So, Brennell, I have a feeling that whenever I change something in the options, something at the moment, it crashes the sim. So I'm not going to touch it. Right, let's see if it holds correctly. So it's going to do a teardrop entry. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm not the only one. So a lot of people are reporting this. Right, there's traffic coming opposite. Hey, Siad, how you doing? Yeah, quite often, Bruno. So in real life, what I do normally is I do that selected, because I don't want to go to green dot, especially with a heavy aircraft. Quite often you see the VLS just below the green dot. Right. Oh no, sorry, it's not doing a teardrop. It's doing a parallel entry. Disregard parallel, not teardrop. Yeah, so that's what I do in real life as well. I don't go right to green dot because the margin, especially when you do a 30-degree bank turn, is not so much. All right, Tremoni, I see you've rekindled your love for flight simming. GG.
Sevilla traffic Ryanair 901 Zulu, runway vacated.
Wow, I'll be darned. It actually enters the holding. Wow, I'm amazed.
That's the effect of F5, thank you.
Yes, that is an Airbus 320 Neo called, because the engine's next engine option, a new engine option, I think, new engine option, and that's the fly-by-wire mod.
This is a Pushback aircraft.
Oui, monsieur. Who was that? Tremonian. I am surprised, I really am. It's doing that really nicely. What is holding inbound? So what you mean? What it said before regarding the holding pattern. So what you need to do is go to your approach page, and there you have that holding pattern. So it says 271 inbound. So inbound to the holding fix with the right turns. I am impressed. Right, so no more traffic below me. Right, I'm going to go down to 3,000 feet. Now, on a holding pattern, I always go vertical speed, not open descending. So 800 feet per minute. Serkan, what airport challenged you the most? Well, there are some holiday destinations that come to mind, like Dubrovnik, Split, the Greek islands.
Oh, that's bad luck.
What happened there? Something happened, and I didn't see it.
Where's his back?
Well, they're having fun, that's good. Yeah, right, so we'll do a quick pattern here and then descend down. Look at that, there's a runway. Absolutely gorgeous. So, we'll descend down to 1,500 feet. Actually, no, 2,000 initially, so the turning point should be about 9 miles, 9.5 miles. So 2,000 initially then. Down we go. And we're going to activate the approach phase. Then we can go speed managed. And we're going to go flaps 1. Speed checked, flaps 1. Straight in, no. We only done a go around today because I didn't get down in time, so I'm not going to push my luck today. Well, Innsbruck is a nice airport. I've never flown, well, I've never flown to Innsbruck myself in real life, so, but for flight simming, yes. Innsbruck's definitely a cool airport. Yes. GG to fly by wire mod. Did that really well. Right now that's wrong. So the speed bug should go down to 131. It doesn't matter if I'm on V speed or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't change that. So that's a bit wrong at the moment. Hey Emoji, how you doing? Okay, so here comes flaps 2, speed is checked, flaps 2. Yeah, now it's going, that's wrong though. Oh, 06 left, that's really kind of you, thank you so much. But yeah, there's some very, very good streamers here that you can watch. Even non-professional pilot streamers, so...
2,500.
A lot of different people to choose from. 2,500 is checked, so it's going to be early configuration here. That's going to be inbound to there. So gears coming down. I'm going to go to 1,500. Oh, you're right. I forgot to put on process lasso. Hang on. Yeah, I completely forgot. But to be honest, now with frame generation, I don't really need it. But yeah, normally I would put that on, yeah. Hey, thanks for the 5 bits, Wunderbrett. Wonderful, thank you, schön. Alright, so we're going inbound. I'm going to put this to approach mode, autopilot 1+2. So Glasser Blue, Lock Blue, Cat 3 Dual, autopilot 1+2. I do apologize for the slow update rate. Something has changed apparently in my settings. So flaps 3, speed is checked, flaps 3. Hey Voyager, yeah, next stream is going to be on Saturday. So why the early configuration? Because, again, we are getting very, very close to the
Good
ground.
night, Black
Voyager, no
Box.
worries, no worries. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Flaps full, speed is checked, flaps full, final setting.
1,000.
That's an incredibly low circling altitude to come in from. Right, 1,500, and missed approach altitude is 2,000, so very low missed approach altitude as well. Missed approach 2,000 set. I mean, we could have delayed the descent a bit, so we could have used vertical speed and just kind of extended the descent a bit more. Because the final ascent point now, obviously, it comes very late, or very close to the runway. 3.8 from the ILS Dini out of 1,500. Severe traffic to Portugal 711 is on final approach runway 27 in Sevilla. No, I think process lasso is still able to kind of, you know, push out the last piece of FPS. Right, I tell you what we'll do. Let's go manual thrust, manual flight, flight correctors off. Let's do some hand flying here. Bird on, 271 is set. So let's try the sensitivity for... previously, the sensitivity was all over the place, so now it does feel better, so... So we've still got 2 miles to go to the center point. Landing checklist. We'll do that with the EFB. So approach checklist actually. Bar ref is set. Seatbelts are on. Minimum is bar row 330 feet set. Auto brake is low, and engine mode selector is normal. That's approach checklist completed. Landing checklist, incoming row is landing, no blue. Landing checklist completed. There comes the glide slope. And again, 2000 Mr. Approach is set. Trying to get some standard values here. 46%. 3 degrees down. Okay, Tremonia, fantastic. Uh, 7 knots, slightly left. 132 is approach speed. That means about 700 feet per minute should do the trick here. Before I descend.
1,000.
1,000 checked. We are stable. Slightly high, correcting. Ah, thank you, Sammy. Oh, hold on. Is that in time? Can I do that in time? Hold on. The FSI panel, real quickly. Come on. Airport. Select. Runway is 27. Rate my landing. Monitoring. Fantastic. So now I'm monitoring the landing rate with FSI
500.
panel. And we get a good readout that way. I do recommend the Bravo. I mean, the Bravo is very versatile. Especially for me with all the different add-ons.
300.
Slightly low here.
100 above. $200. Minimum.
Continue. Beautiful approach.
$100. 50. 40. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green diesel. Clap means good. Sometimes they're trolling me, so don't take those claps always for serious. All right. Yeah, I'm happy with that landing. Absolutely. Sevilla traffic. Portugal 711 has vacated runway 27 in Sevilla. Hey MAN, how are you doing? How's life? Right, so just off the runway here, let's go put that off, TCAS can go off. I'm going to start the APU. Right, landing report. Minus 181. On centerline, nice landing. There we go. parking. Was it stand 4? Yeah, 4. Nope. And we'll use, I don't know what else, service air. Fantastic, cool. Oh, I missed 4. Darn. No. Hang on. I'm at 6. Revoke parking service, so. Hello? Where's GSX? I've broken it now. Oh, for crying out loud. Mark, flight model change. So definitely better, but I need to check my sensitivity settings. I have a feeling it could be a little bit less sensitive still, but much more controllable, I would say.
Good night, Black Box.
Lilo, thank you so much. Take care. Good night to you.
You are currently parked at the wrong parking position.
No, I'm not. I chose... What? Seriously? What on earth? No. Forget it. Blimey. GSX. Right, hang on. Reposition aircraft. There we go. All right, so.
The boarding requested.
Oh, that works. All right, so at least the jet works. Cool. Alrighty. We will have the fuel pumps off and then have the checklist. So check that. And we'll have the... So after landing checklist, we had... radar extinguisher off after landing was done, and then we got the parking checklist. Parking brakes are chock. Parking brake is set. There it is. Engines are off. Wing lights are off, and the fuel pumps are off as well. And that's the
passengers deboarding starting.
Park checks complete. Right, I'll show you real quickly. First of all, big thank you to all those that flew along today. Thank you for keeping me company, much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Now, Sevilla Airport, again, it's not a big airport. The terminal is somewhat basic. And I guess, I don't know, the coastline is a bit far away from here, so it's not like, you know, Valencia or Malaga, Faro, those sort of airports. The interesting bit really is on this side. Yeah, so Sammy, apparently it's DX12. So DX12 is causing these issues. Now, that's the thing. So here we got the Airbus 400. Oh no, really, Bob? That's really sad. Oh no. Yeah, I still wish you... Sorry, I still wish you a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. But that's sad to hear. Right, so nice detail here on these models. Nicely done. Airbus Bushbeton aircraft. Ah, look at that. Oui, oui. But why is there an A320 or something in there? Didn't think they build that here. I would have thought they'd build A300s. Right, what's this here? Ah. What's a Q? No, CN235. CN, not QS. That's nicely done. Yeah, if I were allowed to drink, then I would raise a glass as well. I can only raise a glass of tea or cup of tea. Well, okay, I think I get the point, right? Guys, thank you so much for watching. So yeah, fly-by-wire mod, GG. It's coming along nicely. So yeah, even the holding pattern was nice. Cool. Thank you so much. If you want, I'm going to be flying on a little group flight, Norway tour. Come and join us if you want. We'll fly that
Good night,
on
Black
multiplayer
Box.
server. Thank you much, Cloak on Rusty. Thanks again for all the help. Arthur buenas noches. Have a great weekend, Arthur. You're going to be away, right? Runar, thank you. MAN. Looking forward to your next flight with us, MAN. Exactly. Have a nice evening, everyone. And see you either in a couple of minutes on the group flight. Apart from that, otherwise on Saturday. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye. My dear moderators, as always, thank you so much for all the help, for being here. Take care, and I'll see you soon.